Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm making a gift for a friend. I have a passion for crochet now, and I crochet things for friends. Like, my apartment can't handle the amount of things that I'm creating, and I need things to leave. And the way I figured out how to do that is by gifting a bunch of stuff to a bunch of friends. So you can see in the background right here, I made that bag. I made another bag for a friend. I needed to keep my hands busy because I was in school. Crocheting in class would really help me to stay concentrated. And now the sun's coming out. My friend loves Avatar: The Last Airbender. So what I decided to do was to create a bag that would be themed Avatar: The Last Airbender without actually being so on the nose, you know? So I picked the kind of illustrations that if you know, you know, but if you don't, then it's just a cute bag. So to crochet another one of these bags, I'm gonna need some wool. This one is a brand Bernat. I bought this at Walmart for approximately $12. I also have some leftover of this wool, but in this beigey color. Let's get to it. So this bag is 55 chains wide, so that's what we're going to start with. The tapestry part is going to be a little more complicated, so let's just get to that. So I'm very happy with how this is going. Everything is nice and straight. So let's just put this to the side for now, and I'm going to show you how I actually map out my pattern. This is what we want as a finished product, right? To create the front and to create the back, I needed to take into consideration that the bottom was going to be overlapping. So that's what I did with this bag. There's part of the front that overlaps part of the back like this, and inside the bag I left a slit open. All you need for this technique is a grid. It can be on a piece of paper. I decided to go with my iPad. This grid is 55 squares wide by however many rows high I wanted the bag to be. So I think this is about 60 squares. We've already gone back and forth multiple times to create rows that would create the bottom of the bag and all the way to, let's say, this part right here. And then when I started that row, I at some point switched to the green part. And then I switched back to the beige color and then went back and then switched to green and then beige and then green and then beige, so on and so forth. When I initially filmed this, I tried to make like a tutorial kind of thing, but I barely know how to crochet. I know like the simple basic knot or stitch, whatever you want to call that. I will leave down below some links to some of the tutorials that I did follow. They really helped me understand how to create a pattern technique, so hopefully that helps. I do think I mixed up a bunch of things until I found a way that worked for me. And I think that's just how art goes, you know? You just do things, you make things, and at some point it works. The rest is out of your hands. We're now 4 days into the project, and I finished this side of the bag, and I finished the other side of the bag. So this is the 4 elements. There's water, earth, fire, and air. And this right here is Appa. We're at the point where I need to assemble the bottom part. All right, so by having mapped this out, I now know that the bottom that I created is 11 rows, which is going to be the same width for the side of the bag. And it's going to be the same length as this right here, which is, I don't know, I think it was 66 or 67 rows. Okay, so I have the wrong sides towards me, and this is where the bag at the bottom is going to overlap. I'm just going to use a few of these to make sure that they're in the right spot. Okay, perfect. This is going to be where the insert goes in. So now to assemble the bag, I'm just going to stitch all this right here while leaving a gap here open. I'll leave a nice long tail so that way I can weave it at the end. I'm just going to go back and forth. So once you've done the pattern on your bag, all that's left to do is create a couple more squares. You want squares, or rectangles I should say, for the side of the bag. So remember, it's whatever width of the bottom of the bag that you created, and then the height of the bag times 2 because there's 2 sides to a bag. And then you also want to create the straps. For the straps, all I do is I go back and forth, and this is, let's see, 6 or 7 stitches wide. But that's how you can personalize the bag.
Oh my god, oh my god. Ya no se puede. Are you happy?
I'm so happy! I'm so beautiful! I love it! And there we have it! That's the end of the bag! So you can see here we have the 4 elements, and on the other side we have Appa! It's so cute! The inside is also nice and neat, and like that. And to finish the bag, I just went through once, all the way around the top part. I think it's a slip stitch I made, or a single crochet, one of those two. Maybe someone else can tell me what I did. So everything is nice and together. And this is the size of the bag. It's not too big, but it's also easy to just slide your hand in there and get whatever you need. And then if she ever gets tired of Appa, she can always just switch it over. Anyway, that was just a long-winded way of explaining that now I crochet. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, please. It would help me out, really. Alright, see you. Bye-bye.